So hello there, folks. Welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Velerious. How's it going?
Not bad, you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
We sound so energetic.
I know, I know. I'm a little worried because in about 2 weeks' time, my boss goes away on a cruise. And at the same time, sort of, the person who is essentially the assistant manager in all but name, she's going away as well.
Oh dear.
So, pretty much, the rest of the staff, of which there are 5 of us, have got to run the shop by ourselves for like 2 weeks. And that means, because there's only 5 of us, it means I've got like fucking 6 shifts a week sort of thing, and that most of them are going to be 5 a.m. starts. So it's going to mean sort of not much recording getting done.
Well, I finally got to the point now where I'm starting to run out of funds because job seekers is rubbish.
Yeah.
And now I've got to kind of face reality of either I'm going to go on to the work program, which is basically you're put into work experience repeatedly, continuously.
I thought you were thinking about applying for a college.
To university.
Yeah.
Not college. God damn it, we're not America.
Well,
America has college.
Yeah,
well, we have college, but we have college as a stepping stone.
Yeah, you're doing it's not a full on university, is it? It's not a.
It is a full on university.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which one were you going?
Grimsby University.
Ah, right.
Because Grimsby actually built themselves their own university because they have their own college.
I thought you were doing like a university degree but at college because I know that some colleges do that.
Yeah, they do that because I think I got
like mature students.
I got an IFS financial certificate, which was basically a degree in IFS finance. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
but it's only level 2.
Okay.
Now the problem is, if you go to university, you can do the level 4 certificate, which is the one that you need to go into quite high finance jobs. With level 2, I could probably be a paper pusher or something in a bank or something like that. But applying to banks is absolutely ridiculous in the UK. I don't know if this happens to anywhere else.
Yeah.
But once you apply to a bank, if they say no, you have to wait 6 months before applying again. Which is stupid.
Banks are weird. And it's a shit job as well. Because, you know, I mean, obviously if you were starting high up in the bank, it'd be fine. But, like, I did my work experience in a bank, like, after school. And that was like, oh, God. It is seeing like the sort of, I mean, you've got the clerks, obviously, who sit there just taking the cash, but then you've got, in the bank I was at, I think it was Lloyd's, and like one of the jobs, like one of the girls had to do what they call the waste machine, which is basically, just balancing everything at the end of the day.
Wow.
And it's like, oh God, and it's just like, it's one of those calculators, you have a calculator that prints off what it's doing, so as you're doing the sums, it prints them off. And then, like, so you add up, like, everything that's come in, and then you add up, like, everything that's come out, and then they don't balance. You've got to sort of find out why. And, oh, man, she used to be in fucking tears every night, just like, oh, I can't find the fucking thing, what's going on?
Yeah, well, mine basically was, I was more worried about the channel. Because obviously now as well, I mean, we've mentioned before that we enjoy, like, the feedback from people and everything.
Right, yeah.
Now, I've actually done an entire run-through of Dead Space in 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
And one person has watched my entire Dead Space, left a comment, and liked every single one.
But, I mean, I like...
At the end of the day, I am really grateful to him. I think he's fantastic. He's spoken to me, he's told me things I never knew about the game, he told me all the kind of secrets and everything. I'm really grateful to someone actually doing that and taking the time to actually watch it. Yeah. Because
I had the same thing with the Dungeons of Dreadmore series I ran on my channel. Pretty much Agent 00 Cole was on every episode, like telling me what I've missed and what things did, and it's like he knows a lot more about that game than I do. It was very handy. Very informative.
And I mean, now I went on Dead Space 2, and it's quite upsetting because he wanted me to do Dead Space 3. Now you know straight away that I've got kind of grudge against EA, and so have you. Yeah. And also, EA is selling Dead Space 3 at a rocketly massive high price. The only way around that is to get a physical copy of it from Amazon.
Is it on Steam?
Dead Space 3, no.
I know. Of course it isn't, is it? It's fucking EA. We
So-
don't like Steam anymore.
So I'd have to get myself the physical copy off Amazon, which leads to problem number 2. It's the same deal as Mass Effect 3, and it's a co-op game that requires you to have a co-op partner.
God.
So, me playing through Dead Space 3 is not really kind of...
So you'd have to also buy Jade a copy and then fucking...
basically.
Jesus Christ.
So it becomes more expensive the more you think about it, and it's really ridiculous at the moment. It's something that kind of like I want to do, but probably when I get...
It's a lot of outlay, isn't it? And for one viewer, it's a bit like... You know, as much as every viewer counts. At the same time, how can you justify spending £50 just to put a series on for one person? You know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He enjoys the fact that I've got 30-minute episodes, and like I'm starting now on a new series of BioShock on my channel, which will be coming out very soon.
Yeah.
And I actually am taking it down to 15 minutes in order for me to have more time to upload, more time to edit, and more time to kind of like have these videos up every day.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I mean, you have a bit more free time than me, so your channel's sort of
boosting.
You've got a lot more regular content going on. Where mine's a bit sort of hit and miss. I've done the Monster Loves You series, which is going up live at the moment, but it's like I don't have as much time as you to plan ahead and put all the series on, especially with working on the main channel sort of thing.
Obviously, as well, anyone from the main channel who wants to kind of like migrate over to our channels.
Yeah.
We have stuff going up on days that the main channel may not have stuff going up.
Yeah, I try and alternate.
We try and alternate around that channel. So say maybe one day you'll have something on your channel, one day I have something on mine, but we might also have something on one of those days on the main channel as well. Mm-hmm. So it's never shortage of videos, really.
Oh yeah, if you want more content. I mean, you can find the links to our separate channels just on the channel page, I think.
And if you can't find the links or you have any kind of trouble, we're both now on Twitter.
Yeah,
we've set up Twitter accounts.
Well, I had a Twitter account, just didn't use it, so I've rebranded it as the main Dirt Force Twitter and linked it into the channel page. So somewhere on the channel page there is a Twitter link that leads to my Twitter.
I have a Twitter, and sometimes, like, even when I'm just playing TF2 with you, I post down the IP that we're playing on, and in case anyone who knows us wants to actually come and follow up.
Is your Twitter linked on your channel page?
Yes.
Right, so there you go. So that's how you find that.
Up.
Oh god, all this interlinking, Velerious. It's so bloody confusing.
If you go on yours, you can see the followers on yours, which I'm one of the followers.
Alright.
So they could just find it that way, nice and simple. But anytime they want to find me or you on the internet anywhere, just look up Vinyl Velly for me and Charon and for you.
Indeed.
And that will show you show you on Twitter, show you on YouTube, show me on Twitter, show me on YouTube, etc, etc.
I'm just going to sort of, while we chat, I'm just going to do these red gel barrels.
Yeah. Well, obviously now, kind of like, I wanted to go through quite a few playthroughs on my channel. That's what people are going to see on my channel. It's not edited, but it's going to be playthroughs where I not only listen to like the audio tapes, I'm not going to speak over any cutscenes, and I'm also going to kind of go through with my own kind of opinions on it and look around everywhere. I'm not going to just skim through like some people do and rush through a playthrough, which I think Dead Space actually came out in the time that you would do it if you were skimming through really quickly, but I didn't actually skim through. I listened to a lot of the audio logs. I watched a lot of the video logs as well. So, I mean, I don't really skimp out on my playthroughs.
Well, what you're saying about being unedited footage as well, my channel is all unedited footage, because I just, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to edit it down. I mean, like, the Surgeon Sim video took me 3 days, because obviously I was working as well at the same time. Like 3 8-hour days. So, 3 days that took. It doesn't give me a lot of time to work on other things as well. Like, it's not like I can, produce regular video content edited on both channels. That would just wouldn't happen.
People could very easily poke us as well to do certain games, such as if I come to the end of Dead Space 2 and don't have anything lined up, I'll look towards the comments for something new to do, and if I don't find anything new, or I find something that's massively expensive that I'm not going to take the time to do, like that, I think there's a game come out on Steam for like £80. It's like I'm not going to go buy an £80 game to play through it.
I actually did get something new yesterday.
Oh, really?
Joe Danger. Is it Joe Danger? I think it's called Joe Danger.
God knows. I've got a bunch of new stuff, but it's the old indie games that I get now. Because I just prefer the old indie games.
No, indie games are the best, that's why.
Some kind of like weird Edward Scissorhands I got recently. It's really bizarre.
Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, it's really bizarre. I can't remember the name.
Did you ever get that Woody Two Legs working? Weird pirate game.
No, but I've got another pirate game, Pirates of the Black Cove, which looks even worse. I've just got so many games now that could be absolutely fantastic or absolutely terrible.
I know. That's the thing. We have so many games. So just between us, we've probably got about 700 games on Steam.
I know. It's a lot of games.
It's fucking brilliant.
But I mean, just as like the Don't Starve came around on the main channel, it is possible to do
that. Well, yeah, that was requested, and so was Surgeons, and that was requested from the Steam comments.
Because people got to remember as well, at the moment, we don't actually have a cult following or anything. So, like...
Yeah.
For my videos, I've got maybe one person watching through Dead Space 2 and no one watching the other stuff that I'm posting up. So I've got a slot free there that if I just wanted to pause the other series that's coming up and immediately work on your series that you've recommended, because I know you'll watch it, I will do. Which seems like a better idea to me. Something that all YouTubers should probably do. So I've noticed a lot of YouTubers now are going towards the old view ethic of things.
The view ethic?
Yeah. Like, you see some people post stuff, and if it doesn't get that many views, they stop posting it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
What
People just abandoning series. I mean, the Yogs have started doing this a lot, and I've said this to you before. And also, Kurt J-Mac just abandoned his Tomb Raider series, which he said he might go back to, and I was quite enjoying that, to be honest. It was really funny that when he rage quit, and that was hilarious. And Hannah, I'm pretty sure Hannah didn't finish Deponia.
She didn't finish that White Rabbit thing. She just started now.
Oh, she not?
She's got to number 3, and last time I looked, it was up to 16,000 views compared to 40,000 of The Last of Us.
Yeah, and then they sort of...
The minute that happens,
sack it off.
It happened with Alan Wake.
See, I'm more committed than that, Velerious. For instance, the Lara Croft, we have filled some more Lara Croft, and although it's only getting 2 or 3 bloody views, it's we're going to finish that fucking series.
We're going to finish that game, man.
But it's going to be a complete playthrough, because that's the best way to do it, man. And then, as future people come along and they find it, they might like it and want to see the whole thing. So I'm not going to abandon anything.
I never really see the point of abandoning a game, because it could also never be finished as well, and you miss out on playing that game and getting that experience.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm having a lot of fun with the Tomb Raider game. Even if no one's watching it, I'm really enjoying it.
I'm having tons of fun on Dead Space 2. Even if my one guy who's watching it and liking it, which, can I shout him out now?
Do it.
This is a shout out to Daryl Crow, if he actually watches Towns. I don't know if he does or not.
I don't know.
I just know that he was quite an early subscriber on my channel, and I think he watched most of the Mafia things, then went on to Dead Space and Dead Space 2 with me. But I don't think he ever liked the Fear thing that I did with Jade. Which that actually got quite a few views in the beginning. And also, if you want to see Fear 3 co-op with me and Jade, who did the Dirt Force 2 Worlds 2, that's on my channel.
Oh, God, I love the 2 Worlds 2 video.
Yes, well, the Fear video is much funnier. We do an entire playthrough there, and I've also got both the endings on there now.
Yeah.
So you can see both endings. Unfortunately, though, you'll only see Point Man's perspective throughout the entire thing, unless we kind of did it at some point, just so we could do the Fettle kind of thing.
Yeah, because that's the thing, it's a co-op game, but ultimately you're actually competing against each other for the final glory.
And the best thing is...
It's just quite a good mechanic.
It's just funny how it does it, though, because it's like me and you in real life always joke with our parents of who's the favourite son and such, where in Fear 3, it is actually the favourite son who gets the most points.
You're competing
with
the favourite son.
You did the best son, have all these points. But yeah, I actually played through Fear 3 twice, once with Jade and once alone as Vettel to get that second ending to give to people.
Yeah.
Because I knew people would want that second ending.
What are the townies now? I'm just sort of curious. They don't seem to be building this wall very fast.
Eating, dropping,
they appear to be chopping.
Yeah, they're all chopping. You did put it in order.
I know, but I was just trying to see where the bottleneck is. What have I made them do that's slowing them up? It looks like chopping.
A lot of them are eating. Make sure you've got that harvest under control.
Oh, I have. I just did one a minute ago.
Ah, good.
So, yeah. It's the chopping that's holding them up, which is fine, because we need the wood in order to build the walls with anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what was keeping them. Couple still hauling the red gel.
One of the very interesting things I noticed as well, when I started my series of Bioshock, game difficulties back then must have been quite interesting. The game difficulties were easy. Never played a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Medium, played some first-person shooters. Extreme, played all first-person shooters. I was just like,
No one's played them all.
Technically, that is me. I've played a lot of first-person shooters. I've probably got over, 6,000 hours of first-person shooters. But likewise, I'm finding it hard on medium now.
Yeah.
So quite clearly, that is not a good indication of what was going on.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh my god!
Has he been killing them all?
Tia's just been on a ghost room rampage and we didn't even notice.
I didn't kill that many. What have they dropped? Anything good?
An elven bow.
Oh
no, wait, that's Tia's bow.
Yeah. Did he get a new bow?
Oh no, it's not. It is just a drop.
Random?
He hasn't leveled up. He got quite a bit of experience though.
Yeah, nothing
good dropped. Nothing new, is there?
What is the point of this fucking ghost room? I swear to God.
XP farm though, it's obviously, oh god.
But he's just not, because they don't go down there.
But he did. I mean, how many did he kill though? How do I get the log back up? Oh my god, he killed quite a few.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6.
So he killed 6 of them. That's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that threw us off now. Where were we?
I think I was just mentioning the Bioshock difficulty, and that's all.
Oh yeah, difficulty settings.
Because you were on about Monster Loves Us being a lot larger than I originally thought.
Monster Loves You, yeah. I'm really enjoying that for what it is.
I'm trying to catch up on your episodes. Cause I've got episode 1 and 2 in the bag. Episode 3 I need to watch.
3 is up. I'll be recording 4 and 5 later on today.
So I need to watch 3.
But it looks like I've got to balance. I've basically got to make peace between the monsters and the humans, which is what I'm going to try and do in the series. But I've noticed just as easily what I could do is make the humans trust the monsters.
And then kill them.
But not make the monsters trust the humans, so when the humans come over for a party, we can just fucking murder them all. But I don't know whether it's... Because I noticed there's all the achievements. I reckon there's probably achievements for doing it all sorts of different ways. So I'm like, should I make peace with them? I mean, ultimately, I'd imagine that's the good ending, as it were. But it looks like there's a lot of other things I could potentially do.
Do you remember when the games that came out used to go through that entire phase of the good and bad thing? That became an entire thing.
Multiple endings. I love having multiple endings.
Not just multiple endings, but being good or bad in the game.
Open this Red Bull.
Like Mass Effect, where you had Shepard getting scars on his face in number 2 and his eyes lighting up when he gets evil. And then having a heavenly glow as he's good.
Mass Effect, such a bone of contention.
Like in Fable, where in Fable 1 he got massive horns when he's evil, and in if he was good he got a nice little halo around his head. I mean, it's like that kind of thing I quite enjoyed, really.
The thing that made Mass Effect 2 was good was because when you started Mass Effect 2, spoilers, you were injured, shall we say, and you had scars all over your face, and then your actions during the game, depending whether you built towards good Paragon points or bad Renegade points. Sort of, if you were a Paragon, the scars would start to heal and you'd start to look like a normal human again. But if you went Renegade, the scars would get worse and start to, have red shine to it and everything and make you look really evil.
The one problem with that is they actually gave you the option to get rid of the scars.
Which I liked. Because I played Paragon on my first run through and it was, I thought it was great
seeing... For a Paragon, it makes sense to get rid of the scars.
Come back.
For a Renegade, why even give that option? Something should happen to stop you getting the option if you're a Renegade.
To stop you getting the option of what? Healing? I don't think the Renegade does heal. I think the scars get worse.
I was evil and I healed my scars. I just had red eyes and that was it.
Oh, right.
Oh, this looks sucky.
Well, I think it's nice to have the choice. Mass Effect was so good, man. I'm so annoyed that I can't do that as a playthrough. I really am.
I emailed someone the other day to find out about a game that I wanted to play, only to later find out that I don't think it was actually them that owned the publishing rights.
All right.
It was actually someone else that went bankrupt. So I'm not 100% sure on my...
And they've bought the IP.
I'm not 100% sure on my monetizing for that now. Because I emailed them and they didn't give me an email back, so obviously I don't know...
It'd be the current owner.
I don't know if they own...
So it's like if you wanted to do Saints Row now, because THQ no longer own the rights, you'd have to go to Volition themselves.
Yeah, and say, can we do it? See, the one problem with that happening as well is when you get a company that buys a company that allows monetization...
Yeah.
Because the other company might not allow it, and then all the videos are unsafe on YouTube, really.
This is the problem as EA absorbed more companies, because obviously they bought, was it PopCap they bought recently?
Credit to EA have actually come out now and said that if you email them, they'll wait forever getting them monetized for you, but they don't need to email back much.
In fact, it was PopCap. They bought PopCap, who own Bejeweled and Plants vs. Zombies and... good games like that, and now it's now you've got to deal with EA if you want to put those things up.
It makes you see, though, nowadays, I go and watch quite a few different YouTubers, because I watch YouTubers who do gameplay, where you watch YouTubers who do different things.
Yeah.
But the gameplay YouTubers are now turning towards either PS3, or they're going towards indie games. Which is rather interesting.
Well, indie games is because...
obviously, you can monetize them a lot faster. It's a small company where you can just email them and get an answer.
They're more likely to reply, they're usually more agreeable, and the games are usually pretty interesting as well.
I mean, they understand as well, though, that it's free advertising.
Oh, yeah, free publicity.
Forget putting it in a magazine for, how much that's going to cost. Let's just make loads of videos on YouTube of it.
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
I won't be surprised if many of them contact big YouTubers and try and persuade them to play it anyway. It's I can see that being a thing.
I mean, there is quite a lot of interesting large games out there. I mean, some of the bugs you get...
It's like, if I was making an indie game and I wanted to get some free marketing, the first thing I'd do is send a free copy to, PewDiePie, Nerdcube, The Yogscast, Total Biscuit.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't have to. What people do nowadays is... I don't know if anyone ever knows this, but all of those are linked into the Game Station now.
The Game Station? Massive
company. And what they do is what Guns of Icarus do. They basically say, look, we've got a budget of this, and we want these people to play this game.
Yeah.
And they basically go, okay then, pay us, we'll pay them, and they get to play this game.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is then, these YouTubers get to play it, and they like the game, so they play it even more with people who then play it, so people get to enjoy that game.
Yeah.
Because I noticed, who was it that did it? Cry, Jesse, Dodger, and I never remember the last guy.
The blue hats are up to something.
Markiplier.
And the red hats.
Markiplier was on... That's one ship.
There's a fight going on in the bakery. Oh no, it's
God.
been broken up. It's okay.
Anyway,
it's okay.
They basically...
Said that he broke it up,
They basically did this, right? And I went on Guns of Icarus the other day, because we actually got Guns of Icarus, and we never actually did anything with it.
Yeah.
They've been updating it now, and it's now a beginner session, so we might actually do something with it. Depends. But essentially, I went on it the other day, and someone immediately went, what's everyone doing? And there was a reply from Press Heart to Continue, Dodger.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just playing a game if you guys want to join. I was like, oh my god, there's a YouTuber on here playing games with people. It's very rare to find that nowadays. You find that a lot of people play on like private servers the minute they become famous or something.
Yeah, but you can understand why.
Oh yeah, I can understand why.
Friend request spam and all that lot, and you know.
I mean, it's very simple to turn off your friend
If you remember,
requests.
I loved it watching the live stream of Terps from the Yogscast on the Yogscast Christmas live stream, where they went on Warcraft. And like someone found them, and then next thing you know, they've got like ton of people just following them around, giving him shit, killing the monsters for him.
I watched Cry on one of his live streams go on Neverwinter, the new Neverwinter that's out.
Oh yeah.
And while they were playing, right, they must have been quite tired and everything. This random guy called Jack Black sent an invite to go on their party, and he was just a massive kind of half-naked man with a helmet on.
Yeah.
And he was just like, this guy's amazing. We should have this guy in all the videos now. It's like, that kind of thing though, he didn't tell anyone else, so no one else joined him or anything. But he was just following him around, enjoying it and everything, and it was really nice. That kind of thing shows, like, commitment though, if they will go on and play with people and such.
Yeah. It is quite cool.
Although I've noticed there's been a lot of uproar about that Google Plus thing as well now.
Something just happened in the ghost room. It looks like whoever was responsible has legged it.
Probably. It's probably just a rogue. But I noticed that Google Plus is causing problems for people now. Because Google Plus now wants to sync you into your YouTube account.
Oh no, I'm fed up of all these crappy changes. Like the new channel page.
I found out today that Outlook as well, without your permission, takes your Facebook picture and puts it on there. You have to go in and tell it to not show your third-party things to people.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook, so I have nothing linked to my Outlook.
I have Facebook, but my Facebook profile picture is me being drunk. It's not great sending it to employers and going, can I have a job in, wherever. By the way, ignore my profile picture of me being drunk. But unfortunately, Outlook has decided to show you me being drunk. It's like I'd have to go
I hate Outlook. Like, it automatically signs you into MSN as well. Well, Skype, as it is now. And you can't tell it not to, like you used to be able to. So the only thing you can do is tell it to always sign you in as offline.
Yeah.
Because that's annoying. If you go on just to check your email for 5 minutes and suddenly everyone's wanting to start a conversation, it's like, no, I'm not actually here. I'm just checking my email and the fucking thing's signing
in. The thing is as well, like, I know some other YouTubers actually speak to, like, their fans on Skype and everything. I don't think I'd ever have the chance to do that, but I'd easily be able to speak to people on Twitter or anything like that, because I could post a comment or write to them or anything. But speaking to them, I'm usually editing or doing something like that, and you need your hearing for it.
The other thing I was going to say about the YouTube changes is the channel page. You know, now we have to have the channel trailer.
Yeah.
And it's taken away the option where we used to have featured video.
Yeah.
And because I go through the analytics like quite a lot, I pay attention to it all. When I used to set like the featured video up, it would bring in like an extra 30 to 40 views whilst that was featured. And now, obviously, because they can't do that, like the Surgeon video has only got 14 views, whereas if I'd have made it the featured, it would be up to about 50 odd. And that sort of really annoys me now, because we're losing views because of it. I mean, the channel trailer's got a load of views, but what good's that?
I also wish YouTube would sort out that thing where until 301 subscribers, 301 views, you can still get a view on your channel by just refreshing.
Yeah.
Because I've been on so many of my videos just to check if they've uploaded correctly, and I've had to refresh halfway through, and that's 2 views now.
Yeah, it annoys me if I'm just going on to reply to a comment, it counts as a view, and it's like, but then in my analytics, it counts as a view that only watched for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
So then my average view duration isn't correct, so I can't really judge how long people have been watching for and stuff. It's like, it's annoying the shit out of me, Val.
It is.
Oh God, we're sitting here gabbing away, and there's shit to be done.
Good God, they've actually
finished the first level of walls. Everything is complete there, and the road through the centre.
It looks very nice.
So what I'm going to do is pop up a layer. No, I don't want to do that, do I?
It feels weird having it like then.
Yeah, I want to do this far side first.
Yeah. Can they get over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dicks! No, they can't.
I didn't think so. Build scaffolding at the bottom.
I can build scaffolding
at the bottom and the top because we've got a space between. We've got a space there actually, so you can build it along there.
I could build it along there.
Yeah,
and then it just I think that's going to be better.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Why so fucking awkward towns?
Just wait till December, Sharon.
We're back to this, Velerious.
Wait till December. Stonehearth comes out. You tell them to build a house. They put down their own scaffolding and build the house.
There we go.
Oh God, that's going to be so amazing.
And then we'll put another row of scaffolding on top of that.
Yeah. It's like as well. I've noticed indie bundles are getting quite smart. I went to go purchase an indie bundle the other day.
Yeah.
And it said I only got one key to activate all the games, and any games you already have will not be given to you as a gift. So you basically are paying for the games you don't have. Which, don't get me wrong, for the price that I pay on some of them, that's fair enough. But some of them, you have to pay an extra amount to get the 2 games that you don't have.
There's been this thing, because it's like, I like buying games on Steam. So I'm loath to buy them before they get on Steam. So like, an example is Game Dev Tycoon, which I did actually buy before the Steam. I mean, it's still not on Steam, is it? No. But they did promise you a Steam key, which is why I've sort of bought it up front. Because obviously I want to activate it on Steam, but I know there's a lot of unscrupulous people out there, and what they're doing is they're buying the game, and then when they get their free Steam key, they're then giving that away or selling it. And
one of the main people who spotted this trend was the people who made Wanderlust, which we actually made.
Yeah, we made videos on that.
Yeah, we made videos on Wanderlust.
I've still got a spare copy of that that's like not been able to sell.
A lot of people on Desura nowadays are buying the games like Wanderlust and such, who go on Desura because it's nice and easy to fund yourself. You get on there really quickly. It's not all this green light stuff with Steam.
Yeah.
And obviously Steam has specific like things that they want you to do. So you actually build yourself Steam's code into your game.
Yeah, well you have to make sure it's compatible with the overlay and like future compatibility for other stuff.
Has all the kind of that stuff already in there. So it just sorts it out for you. So that's why a lot of people go on to server to do things like that.
I just love Steam players.
And this is why
I'm such a Steam fanboy.
Well, this is why people now are getting a bit annoyed because they're all like, "Oh God."
I'm eagerly awaiting Papers, Please on Steam. I cannot fucking wait for that.
It's going to be cool.
I'm looking forward to playing that. It looks like so much fun. I've watched so many different people play it. It's not even a sort of I want to get it for the channel. It's just I want to get it for me. I want to play that shit. I might do it for my channel, but you know. I mean, who knows?
There is quite a few games that I want to play for my channel at the moment.
Right, where are we up to? We're coming up for time. Scaffolding's down. Walls are coming. I've done the barrels. Harvest is good. I reckon this is a good place to leave it then, Vel. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
leave it there.
Yeah,
we'll just let this person. There you go. Put the wall down, and that's it. And we'll see you folks next time.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.